Greetings, I, TheWarOwl, greets you, and I'm going to be showing you here another episode of Strat Talk, the show where we talk about strategies for the game Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This time, it will be from the Nuke match between iBuyPower and Titan. Now, pay very close attention to Titan here. They're going to do a very simple A split. However, they're going to be incorporating a little bit of strategy here that I've seen them do throughout this series, something pretty new, and that's smoking themselves. Very strange, and we're going to look at how this affects the game. As we see by the guns here, they are actually forced to save two of their players, not able to buy the weapons that they would like. Instead, we see they do have two pistols on their team, but they're still going to be able to win this round. Now we're going to let the auto director play through here, then we're going to go back, we're going to check out exactly what happened, go through it step by step. Alright, at this point, Titan takes the site, and now it's just a matter of holding it off. They can hold it off however they would like, but they do make a calculated risk here in their hold off, and I'll explain what that is. Right now, let's go back and check out and figure out exactly what happened. Okay, at the start of the round here, we check out our money. Team iBuyPower won the last round. Titan got destroyed on it. They're actually really hurt in the economy. Check this out. Two of their players are low and can't really buy. That's going to be Scream and Shoxy there. So, but three of their players are able to buy with tons of money. We'll be able to full buy. So instead of doing a save, they do buy fully here with all of their money. However, two of their players are not able to get the weapons. As we see, will be Scream and Shox. It looked like Scream actually was able to purchase an AK-47 there for his teammate. Shox still has a little bit of money left over for this round. Alright, right here, we see that they're splitting. Two of their players are going outside. Shox here still coming out of the site. He's going to help them outside as well. So they have three players going outside. And the first thing they're going to do here is they're going to fake like they're going outside and taking the secret. So that'll force iBuyPower to make sure they watch secret, make sure they have players downstairs, just pull a few players away. And we'll see how they do that. They're going to throw two smokes here. And let's actually go into slow motion mode. For these smokes, we can see exactly where they throw it from. So these two players, Shox and Scream, throwing these smokes. This is to watch the cross here. Make it look like they're trying to go to secret. So both of the smokes thrown over, going to perfectly land, and they're going to block off vision here from both big garage, mini garage, outside, heaven, everywhere. So CTs have to say at this point, oh no, they're going to go secret. And that's good because that'll pull these players away just a little bit. As we see Daze now underneath here, moving over to watch secret downstairs. And what iBuyPower has been doing is rotating Anger downstairs as well. So this is definitely based on previous rounds. NBK is picking here at ramp. And this should be a tell for iBuyPower. And I say it should be a tell for iBuyPower because check this out. There's no defensive smoke here. When there's no defensive smoke at ramp, it's easy pickings. You should be able to pick here. So it should be oh, they're probably not going ramp. And Titan, of course, not actually going to be picking ramp at all. Okay, so the third smoke that's thrown outside is the one that's really unique. It's one that they run through themselves, so they pretty much smoke themselves off. There it is. It serves a dual purpose. It both allows them to get into the mini huts without being seen at all by any of the outside players, and it also prevents CTs from being able to rotate through that mini garage, because now there's a smoke down where they can't come through. And we'll see that play into it in a few seconds here, as this is one of the places where terrorists have to hold off. We see Daze now rotating up. Now they're just got to watch it. Daze runs through that smoke and gets taken out very, very easily. So that smoke was very important to this round. It served a dual purpose for them. Alright, so we already know that NBK was picking here, or rather pretending to pick here at ramp. Doesn't really make much happen here. Throws a little flash. But the calculated risk is the ramp player, if they're taking upstairs and if they know it, CTs can push through radio. Watch this. NBK moves back fully, moves completely into the site and helps out with the site. At this point, there are no players watching at ramp. The players instead go up heaven, and as we see, NBK is here to deal with this, and that player does go down. However, the weak point of this, of course, would be if the counter-terrorist sent a player through radio and moved in from behind them. There were no terrorists on Titan's team watching that. That allowed them to focus all of their efforts here inside of the site at heaven and the mini where they already smoked off, as well as the vents. The other entry point, though, completely left exposed. That is why it was a calculated risk. If iBuyPower pushed that one player through at a radio all the way so he could come through either mini hut or a squeaky and try to grab some frags off of these players, and if iBuyPower maybe set up a retake on the site, allowed them to plant that bomb, or even waited for them to plant the bomb, this strategy may not have worked. So it may have been a call by Titan that said, okay, they're going to try and retake this very quickly once we have the site, and it looks like that's exactly what happened. iBuyPower tried to take it right away instead of trying to set up a retake. All right, so that's it for this strategy. Hope y'all learned something. Thank you folks very much for watching. I am TheWarOwl, and I still have no closer.